Hello everybody. Today's topic is conversion of private into public company and vice versa. So this topic deals about how we can convert one form of company into the another form. Let's discuss it one by one. First we'll be talking about conversion of a private company into a public company. So what a private company is supposed to do when it wishes to convert itself into a public form of company. So as you can see, there are 5 steps. Each step holds its own importance because these are conducted in the same order as it is defined. Let's begin it with the first one. First one says that special resolution. Now what this special resolution is all about? Special resolution means whenever we are deciding upon any particular thing that we have to do in our company, there has to be a shareholders meeting. The people who have provided the capital, I need to take their votes. So this particular special resolution means the total number of voting that I'll be having in the annual general meeting, there has to be a certain proportion to it. On the basis of that, it is decided whether whatever I wish to do, whether I can or whether I cannot. So resolution here means the amount of voting that I have. The word special in total means that out of the total number of present members, what is the percentage of people that will provide me the votes to which either I can accept or I cannot accept that particular agenda for which the decision is supposed to be made. Now resolution can be divided into 2 parts. One is the ordinary, where I require minimum 51% majority vote. Second one being special resolution, as in this case, where I require minimum 75% majority vote. So when I'm converting my private company into a public company, I would need minimum 75% votes out of the total number of strength that is present in the meeting, where I have raised a proposal that I wish to convert my particular company into the another form. So my shareholders need to agree, and that too by a majority of 75%. Number 2 says that I need to increase the membership of the total number of shareholders that I need. Now in a private company, minimum members were required as 2 and maximum were 200. So when I'm converting into a public company, I can have infinite number of members. There is no restriction on number of members. So this point means that I need to increase my shareholders from what the said limit was, 200. Number 3rd point says that I need to increase the number of directors also, because in a private company minimum number of directors are required is 2, but in a public company minimum number of directors required is 3. So if I was having already in private company more than 2 directors, I need not do this. But if I was only having 2 directors, when I'm converting into a public company, I would require minimum 3 directors. Next one says about I need to raise my paid up share capital also. So a private company only requires rupees 1 lakh in order to form, but for a public company I require minimum 5 lakh capital. So if I was already having a capital more than 1 lakh, that is up beyond 5 lakh, I need not opt for this point. But if my capital was below 5 lakh, I need to raise up to an amount of 5 lakh. Number 5th point says that I need to do a filing of articles with that of the registrar of companies. Now what this point means that these articles of association contains the inner rules and regulations for how my company is supposed to run. It can be rules for directors, for shareholders, for customers, for debtors, for creditors, and all the stakeholders that my company is catering to. So I need to change this particular rule copy, because now I will be having n number of people. Previously I was having only limited number of people. So when I need to change this particular document, I have to submit it with the registrar of companies within a period of 15 days. From where the 15 days are going to count? From this date where the meeting was held and a resolution was passed. From that day, I need to change this document, articles of association, and submit the final copy with the registrar of companies, so that now everybody can know my company has been converted from a private to a public company. Apart from one more change from all these, my name has to tell people that what type of company I am. So there are a number of words which are added apart from the name in order to ensure that my company is private or public. So a private company names ends with the word private limited. But when I'm converting my company into a public company, the word private is removed. Now my company is only limited. For example, if my company's name was XYZ Limited, that is XYZ Private Limited, now I'm converting into a public company, so XYZ Limited would be the name, the word private would be deleted. So this was the manner in which my company can be converted from a private company into a public company. Now next we move to how we wish to convert a public company into a private company, which is a little tedious task because now I'll be operating on a smaller scale, whereas previously I was operating on a larger scale. So this requires number one step, which is same, passing of special resolution. That means I require an annual general meeting where my shareholders need to be present, and out of the total present strength I require 75% majority vote. Until unless I have this, I cannot move to the next step. Number second, changing name of the company. Now just like we did that, from the word private limited we removed the word private and only limited was there. Similarly, now my company was having the word limited, so now I need to add the word private limited. So assuming the same example, if my company's name was XYZ Limited, now I am getting into a private form of business, so from XYZ Limited my name would be XYZ Private Limited. Getting to the third step, which is the most crucial one, it says that obtaining permission from tribunal. So what this tribunal is? Tribunal means specific bodies which will look after company cases. Like just like we have High Court and Supreme Court, which look into the issues of n number of people, of n number of issues, and catering to a wide variety of people. Tribunals are formed only for matters discussing about company law. So any public company which wishes to get itself converted into a private company, it needs to get the permission from this body also. That means after we get the special resolution done, we get majority vote, we need to apply to the government so that they can provide a permission now to restrict our total number of shareholders. Now why this is required? There's a logic, because now we were अभी तक हम बात कर रहे थे large scale पे बात करने की. We were operating on a huge scale. We had n number of shareholders, huge amount of capital, assets. Now we are shifting ourselves into a restricted form. So now I'll be having from unlimited shareholders up to 200 only. So that means my scale would be reduced. So I would require permission from the government whether I'm being given such permission or not. If I'm not giving this permission, I cannot move up for conversion into the private form. Fourth point is quite similar to that of the fifth point over here. I need to file the copy of changed articles. That means now my articles of association will be changed, my rule and governing of the different stakeholders would change. So automatically the altered copy of articles need to be submitted with the registrar of the company, so that everyone can now know, now I am a private company and I'm not a public company anymore. So let's give a quick revision. What all is required? First one, in order to convert private into public, first step is special resolution requiring 75% majority. Number second, increase the members from 2 to minimum 3. No, minimum 7. 3 is for the directors. Where third point said that I was having minimum 2 directors, now I need to have minimum 7 directors. Then fourth was raising capital from 1 lakh to 5 lakh, and then finally submitting the changed copy of articles of association within period of 15 days to the registrar office which is present in the state. Next one, talking about conversion of public to private. First one remains the same, 75% majority in the annual general meeting. Second one, dropping the word, adding the word private limited from the net. Next one, permission from the tribunal, for which I need to apply to the court that will provide me the permission. And fourth and the final one, submit the altered copy of articles with the registrar of companies. Thank you so much. Have a great day.